Um, well, well, how can I start? Well, the green, well, the the texture. No, okay. Look, you guys, I don't know how to start this video, all right? But I'm gonna tell you this. I've definitely learned to like these shoes right here. I don't understand, but I think that these Jordan 3s Chlorophyll became, I think, my favorite pair of the year. Not that the cost of the shoe is great. Obviously, at 190, that's insane. I'm not gonna pay for 190 for Jordan 3s of this type of quality, right? But for the right price, I think this is a perfect shoe. One thing that I've learned to like about the Jordan 3 Chlorophyll was that the gray. I mean, I thought at first it was going to be really, really hard to rock these, but it did rock. Well, for instance, I think the gray color is definitely what's changed my aspect about this shoe. You have this really nice light gray, right? And the texture is not bad. It actually is similar to the Jordan 4 textures of that Jordan 4 cool grays. And for some reason, that cream outsole here midsole, I'm sorry. The midsole really is awesome. I kind of like this eggshell white. And not only that, the black elephant print's pretty sick too. I'll admit, the black is awesome too. I definitely like that. It truly reminds me a lot of the the Nike 95s. I think that black and gray and chlorophyll colorway too. I think that, well, it's perfectly fine that Tinkerfield created this out of the old school shoes that he also, they're based off. But I think that it would have had a nicer touch and a lot hype around it if it would have been referenced off Air Max 95s. Personally, I think they're a really great shoe. But it's like I mentioned, at $190, it's way over expensive. Like I mentioned, for $190, it's not leather for one. The tongue, I would say it's leather, but it might feel more like vinyl, really. I do like the white color, the white on it. It really makes it pop from the contrast of the midsole of that cream colorway. And the black definitely. I definitely like the white piping as well. Well, the white stitching, really. And the white colorway here as well, which is also, I believe, vinyl. The green is nice. The nice little hits here, there, and here on the tongue as well, where the Jordan lies, in comparison the same way for the other shoe. And I think, like I said, for the right price, I think these are the pretty great shoes. Not only if you look down at the outsole as well, I mean, you only have small touches of green right here. I mean, are they really bad shoes? No, they're not. But like I mentioned, I think they're definitely one of those colorways that, like, you really have to learn to grow onto it. They're definitely great. Like I mentioned, I really like this gray. And the black print, the elephant print is pretty awesome. And as you can see the air bubble in there, you can see the green too. So what is the right price? That's definitely, I think, the answer that really falls under. Like I mentioned, I'm not going to go out in the store and buy $190 Jordan 3 Chlorophylls. No hype around it. It's not an old school colorway. It's not in a color plus from the early 90s and 2000s, like, you know, the cool grade 11s or Jordan 4 cool grays or the Jordan 3 cool grays as well, which I think they deserve a comeback as well. But let's see how much is the price that I got them for. Let's see here. Let's turn it around. So I got these for $100. A freaking steal in my mind. And yeah, in Jordan shoes, you technically have to go down half a size. So I'm regularly an 8.5. So for $100, I got these shoes. Where did I get them? I went to my local WSS. Right on the top of the shelf, they had some of these Jordans in there. So I do highly suggest to go to your local WSSs or go to some shoes shops that you locally and buy some of these shoes. I think it's a really good color to have in your collection if you really wanted them, or just a regular shoe to rock. But for $100, you can't go bad. Why do I believe these are the shoes that I like of the year? One, the color is not bad. You get comfortable with it, and you can actually match up with a lot of colorways. Like I mentioned, your jeans are about to go right around here. The only colorway green you're really gonna see is here and there, and towards the back of the tongue as well, where the Jordan and Air are at. Other than that, it's pretty obscure. Other than that, you really get to rock a kind of a black, gray, cream colorway, which I think is really great to rock with jeans, black shirts, black sweaters. It doesn't matter. I think this is definitely a good, you know, a colorway that you can really rock with different color with a lot of clothing. Now, like I mentioned, it's not a Jordan shoe for everybody, but I definitely believe that this is a Jordan shoe for those who, with the right price, can buy it. And like I mentioned, this is definitely a shoe that became more. I ended up liking it a lot, really, and now I seem like not to get enough of it. It definitely want to be doing this more often, where I can find shoes for less than $190, and I'm gonna just keep searching until I find it. Again, I do believe that this colorway, in some time, maybe in 3 or 4 years' time, people are gonna go, you know what? I ignored that colorway, but somehow I want it back. I definitely believe that if you keep it on ice, it'll probably grow in value. So that's my review of the Jordan 3 Chlorophylls. Thanks for watching, you guys.